film. First we got to mix up some new chemicals because my old ones are really exhausted. Let me see, when did I even mix those up? I think it was like September. No, it was January. So yeah, that's how old my old ones are. January 16th. How we doing? We got people here. We're live. What's up? We're going to be heading to the kitchen in a sec. Let me just make sure Instagram's working. Hey! What's up, Chef Burrito? How you guys doing? Let me get on screen. Come on. Live. We get it. How do we make this work? We're signed in on Instagram. Keep talking, Instagram. We got to be part of it. Whoa. Hi. Let's test Instagram test, because yeah, maybe if you want to be on screen, just like usual, I'm having issues getting the Instagram chat on screen because this freaking stupidness that I deal with all the time. I don't get it. So if you guys want to have your on-screen chats, come on over. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to know what you're saying. So if you want to, if you want to communicate with me while I'm out in the kitchen, that's what you got to do. Oh my God, are you kidding me? I thought I fixed this thing. The audio is already sucking. I just started.
A bit choppy. Too much stuff taking up bandwidth again.
Manderpan, I guess so. See, I should have just waited. I thought I tested this enough. How bad does it really sound? Crap. I'm a failure. I'm never going to be a good streamer. I don't think I'll ever be a Twitch champion. A bit choppy. How choppy? How bad is it? Bing bong. Bing bong. Here, let me monitor it on here.
O'Connor's Rule Xbox. Those seem smooth now.
Come on, it sounds good to me. Yeah, what the heck are you guys talking about? You're making me freak out over nothing.
9871. It's okay at the moment.
It's intermittent. It's just like when you try and get your car looked at, Nothing ever goes wrong.
Bing bong.
Bing bong, Alexander. Okay, sorry, Instagram, but if you guys want to join the chat, you're going to have to come on over to YouTube. So let's go do this thing. Like the title says, we're developing film.
Whatever you did with Instagram, it got better after that. Time up 5702. Greetings from Germany.
What's up? How's it going? Deutschland, Dankeschön. We're hopefully going to be developing film, but first we have to mix up new chemicals. My old chemicals I mixed up in January on the 16th, so that's kind of like the upper limit for how long you can run chems. The last test I did came out kind of bad. So here's the setup. Here's the powder chemicals, and I got all the chemicals heating up in here. If you want more in-depth stuff, and if I gloss over anything, I have a full dedicated video all about color developing and how I mix up new chems. So yeah, RIP, right? Anyway, thanks for tuning in, guys. You know the deal. Thanks to everybody who has joined LoPresti Army. I couldn't make this content without you guys. I'm sure I'll say go to madebylopro.com and support a million times during this stream. But for now, let's look at this. Hit me up with questions or whatever. Here's what I'm looking at. These are 2 things full of distilled water. I got 2 liters of distilled water heating up in a water bath. It's at 110 Fahrenheit. That's America numbers. Because, who wants Europe numbers? And I got some floaters in this. I want to get out before I mix this into developer. The chemical corner? You talking about my cart? What chemical corner? What are you talking about? I got that closet, and we're going to be putting all this hot water into the rotary machine after I get these comes up. Whatever. If I got a little speck of something in there, that's fine. So first thing you got to do, this is the developer. Okay, so there's one bag of powder for the developer, 2 bags of powder for the Blicks. And I'm going to be putting them in here because I didn't feel like finding storage bottles for the old bottles. These came with the new processor that I got that I have to make a video about. So the problem is this doesn't hold a whole liter, so that's real inconvenient. So I'm going to have to be splitting these up. And then I'm going to pour some argon gas on top.
Tips and tricks for expired film. I've been given 8 rolls of expired film that expired about late 90s to early 2010s.
Well, for expired film, the best thing you can do is just, you know, do some test exposures with it. Good starting point is for however old it is, for every 10 years it's been expired, add another stop of light. You know, that's your number one thing you can do. Okay, so now I'm not going to poison myself with this. You know, usually I don't wear gloves, but I figured I might as well be a little more official today. So I'm going to measure out like half the water I need, then put the powder in, and then go from there. So, like, bing bong.
Shot by Jalen. Hey, Mr. LoPresti.
What's up, Justin Allen? The man, the myth, the legend.
If I didn't know better, I'd think you were making meth in your kitchen.
That's what everyone says, especially the TikTokers. Okay. No, it's Cinestill. It's Cinestill meth. We're making Cinestill meth today. So call your local law enforcement and tell them that I'm going to keep on making meth until they donate at madebylopro.com to help me keep making analog fun again. You get to skip to the front of the line in the photo critiques. You get a Christmas card handwritten from me and a lot of other perks for barely any, for just as much as you could feed a starving child in Africa, you could help me instead. So I appreciate it. Anyway, powder goes in. And I should be mixing it while I do this.
Did I hear you right? Argon gas. Could you explain?
Yeah, I'm going to be topping off the canister with argon gas because I don't think I'm going to use up all these chemicals anytime soon.
It's quite late here in the UK.
It's, what is it? It's 3:25 in the afternoon. We're in Central Time where I'm at. Central Texas time, same time as like Chicago. So yeah, I'm gonna be, I got some like food preserving gas. It should be 100% argon, which is denser than air. So when I put this in the storage bottle, I'm gonna spray some of that on top of it, and it should keep it from getting oxidized while it sits on the shelf, which should extend its shelf life. So now I'm going to mix this till it's clear.
That is a cool idea with the argon.
Yeah, I've always seen people talking about it in Trio forums and whatnot, and finally decided to give it a go myself. Whether it be argon or butane or something, but apparently argon is a little less reactive than butane, and butane can have oils and other contaminants, so I decided to get some argon. Let's see if it helps.
9,871. I've never heard of using argon gas. That's good to know.
Yeah, guys, all the freaking... Welcome to Nick's Tech Tips. Film Tech Tips. Anyway, where are we at in the world, guys? Thanks for joining. Instagram, sorry if you're watching and you're not on screen. Come on over to YouTube if you want to have your on-screen chat. Plus, I can hear you on here. What's up, Fauci? How's it going?
I've always enjoyed your Nick Pav camera angle.
Nick Pav, Pavlov. Give a dog a bone. Ring the bell and I'll always salivate. Anyway, plan is to keep on mixing this till it's mostly clear. And then I will top it off to a full liter. Whoa, I just lost.
Chef Burrito, in your personal experience, how much does the brand of chemicals matter for non-fine art developing stuff?
I If it's non-fine art, then does it matter at all? No, because if it's not fine art, then it doesn't. I mean, the Cinestill stuff works good enough for me. I think after I run out of these bags of Cinestill chemicals I have now, I'm going to try and upgrade to a more legitimate C41 process. But this is the main thing I've always used, and it's worked fine for me. Let me get you guys down to my level. Okay, there we go. I think the first time I ever did it, I might have used a unicolor kit, but ever since then, I've always used Cinestill.
Vanderpin 9871. Justin 4.
Look at that. We're just barely at a liter there. Maybe I should have measured out a little bit extra. I'm trying to pop all these bubbles on top.
What's your favorite Kodak film? I personally like Hector.
My favorite Kodak film is
Vanderpin 9871. Justin FYI. YouTube on TV streams way more smoothly.
Whoa, okay, well that's good to know.
It is pretty good.
Never used it. I don't know, favorite Kodak films are their cinema lines. I like XX and I like 500T. Because they're the cheapest if you can get them in bulk. I still haven't used the new 500T if anyone's asking.
Would you recommend for a Kodak 35? Fox Boxer 6813. 8th Venture 3. Winston still calls. Milk Steel. Just went on a walk with my point and shoot.
Very nice. Okay, it looks like we're pretty much at a liter. I might have to add a little bit of extra liquid. Let me just get a little cap full over here, distilled at a time. See if I can make this super accurate. There we go. That's pretty much there.
What kind of exposures on what cameras are you gonna develop on stream today?
I don't know. I think all I have C41 to develop is some old found film. So that's why I'm kind of pissed that I'm, making all the effort to mix this new stuff up, but I gotta do something, so. Wait a sec, what'd you say, Fauci? I've been shooting Kentmere 400 on the RV lately, 750. Free black and white processing currently. Nice. Scan myself. Thanks to your advice. An essential film holder. Yeah, guys, if you need a film holder, think about the essential film holder. Madebylopro.com/EFH if you want me to get a kickback when you finally decide to take the plunge and get the EFH. It's not very expensive. It's a very budget-minded film scanning solution. Is it going to be as fancy as like a negative supply? No, it's not going to be as fancy as a Veloy, but you get 99% of the results for like a tenth of the price. You know what I mean? So essential film holder, it's scan everything from half frame 35mm all the way up to 6x12 medium format. Get yours today at madebylopro.com/EFH. Anyway, here's the fresh developer. I'm not seeing any particulate matter floating around, so it looks like we got it well dispersed. So what I'm going to try and do is mix it up between these two, and one of these will be my working one, because these don't hold a liter, and these are the new bottles for my new processor. So I'm going to try and split them up evenly. I'm going to try and put 500 mils in one of them, and bing bong, we'll go from there. Let me get the chat going again. How's it going? I can hear you guys again. Keep on talking.
Hi Nick, one day you gotta try my microwave heating method for C41.
I definitely will one day. Forbidden. I will never drink any of this because I like being alive. You guys see me on there? Cool. Okay. Try and get this split up evenly. I think this one's in the lead now. What are we at? Oh, pretty even. Keep on moving.
Award Screen 4553. Good afternoon all. Commanderpin 9871. Do you have a particular film you'd like to shoot in the expired film realm? Nanu Artworks.
Whatever I can get my hands on, guys.
Bing bong, bing bong.
Bing bong. Thanks for joining, guys. How you doing?
Also, Nick, would you ever consider developing APS film?
I mean, yeah. We have a roll that's been on of APS film that's been in the freezer forever. I don't know if it's already been shot and developed, because that's the cool thing about APS. After they developed it, it would just suck back up into the roll. And I just haven't had the balls to take a peek at it yet. Thank you, Paranoid Myself. Appreciate it, man. If you want to help support this kind of content we're making, you know, please consider going to madebylopro.com. For as little as $1 a month, you get a lot of cool free perks, free presets. Get to skip to the front of the line for the photo critiques, which, by the way, I know I'm overdue to do another photo critique. We're going to get one going soon. I wanted to do one yesterday, but I didn't have it in me. Yeah, and a lot of other perks. You get a handwritten Christmas card and free stuff for as little as $1 a month. If you donate more, you get more free stuff, and you can hit me up anytime. So consider joining LoPresti Army at madebylopro.com. Okay, I'm going to go get that Argon gas, and we're going to give it a go, guys. Let's go find it. Let me get the chat going again. Fauci says, Fauci said, Nick reminding us he won't unalive himself. Big Film doesn't want Nick exposing the truth. We must protect him at all costs. Heck yeah, guys. I am 100% happy to be alive. I'm so grateful. And, you know, I'm going to keep spreading the truth about, you know, crappy scameras like the rewind pics. And, you know, you don't need expensive film. You don't need portrait. You don't need Ectacolor. You can shoot the cheapest stuff. And, you know, it's a real boo-boo and a real FU to the community that Kodak did when they stopped selling direct bulk film to us, because most people aren't going to bother doing direct bulk loading film of like 400 feet at a time, getting a can of 500T. So was it really eating into their profit margins? Or, I mean, how much of it really was? So it's kind of messed up. Most people don't do all this stuff. They take it to a lab. They buy some portraits, some Ektachrome. They waste all their money doing that. And I'm trying to be the thrifty analog photographer, okay? Anyway. Sorry, I went on a rant there. Here's the Argon gas. Argon. What's cooking? What's up, Anjay? Welcome. How's it going, soldier? Yeah, me too, guys.
I might be willing to send you a pack of Triax 16 slide if you can make a video on it with the pressman.
Triax 16 slide. What are you talking about? Yeah. Did you guys like that one? Was that a fun episode? They didn't discontinue it. They just call it Ectopan now. It's the same thing. Anyway, I don't know how much of this to squirt on there, but this is a can that's full of argon gas, which is an inert gas. It's non-reactive. It's not going to mess with this at all, but it's going to put a blanket of gas on top of the liquid to keep this from touching oxygen, to hopefully keep it from getting exhausted too quick. So I guess I'll give you guys a little closer up view. Hi, how you doing? I'm right here. Where are you guys? I'm in Texas. Anyway, here's the Nick head chopped off view. So let's
O'Connor's Rolex box. They stopped selling it in the UK a while back. Forgot they rebranded it. Visual darkness. Love the Stemarity's Duction improvement.
I wish you could see it, because I don't know. I mean, I'm thinking it's got to be enough.
4,553. Don't forget to smash that like button on your way in.
Yeah, smash the like button, guys.
2,343. Blanket of Gas is the name of my new band.
Gas blanket. Yeah, that's what Sarah hates when I pull it up.
126 Advantix. Impel 69. Kodak made packs of 4x5 film with 16 shots per pack in it. Stopped making it in the 80s. Visual darkness. Oh, I never tried Argon. Sounds helpful. Seek Mormon 1241. Do you have a developing machine?
Yeah, I got a developing machine now. I got to make a whole video about it, which, you know, that's the double-edged sword of being a content person. You get to play with the new fun stuff, but I have to like film myself doing it, you know? So it makes it a lot less fun sometimes. You know, I don't mind live streaming with you guys. That's nothing. But I got a new processing machine. I guess I'll go give you guys a little sneak peek. It was in my last live stream, I think. What'd you say, Andre? Just shot a blimp that was landed in my city for a few days. Pretty awesome. That's cool, dude. Ship posting. So yeah, this is the new thing. I'm going to set it up after I'm done mixing up the new chemicals. And yeah, it's a rotary processor. It's like a Jobo. It's like a Temu Jobo. So I got to make a video about it. And I have like an affiliate link, so I'm going to be trying to shill for them and be like, yo, go buy it at this link. Use promo code LoPro. Bing bong. And I'll get $50 a pop if I sell any of them. Well, film panorama video, Salt Boy. What are you talking about? The sprocket holes? I know. I got a lot of videos to do, guys. I'm sorry that. Thank you for being so patient. Thank you for being so perfect. And I love you. Anyway, now we got to mix up some new Blicks. So I got to clean this. Get going on that. I don't know. Why would I? It sounds just like any other camera. I have some fun Yashicas. I don't need that one. Yeah, pretty much, Nanu. I mean, I would be done mixing all this forever ago, like, especially if it wasn't all the problem solving of getting the stream to be good quality, you know? Any new merch getting cooked? I mean, I know I got to get restocked on shirts and stuff. I just don't want to do drop shipping, guys, you know? So, but I have a lot of other real life stuff I got to think about. So that's kind of keeping me from just getting a bunch of quality made clothes for everybody. So hell yeah, man. I can't wait to chill for this rotary machine. Takumi Home Darkroom. Get yours today. Yeah, I've cross-processed slide film. I have a whole video about how I developed ancient ectochrome that expired in 1981. It's one of my first long-form videos. It's like maybe my fourth or something like that. Go check it out. It's a good one. I developed this old ectochrome 200D that expired in 1981. I do it in like 3 different ways. Where the heck are my paper towels? I don't know. First, I develop it in E6 chems, and it looks terrible because I use Cinestill E6 chems, which apparently suck. Nicholas Medron 8416. Good afternoon. Straight from Brazil. How's it going? I got several people from Brazil in here, don't I? I am still down to help you set up the Discord if you want. No worries if you don't want to yet. Yeah, I mean, I still want to do the Discord. I just haven't had the time, and honestly, I don't know how active I could be in it. You know, once some real life stuff subsides, I do want to get it going because you guys are a beautiful community, and I love that you all have knowledge to share with each other. You know, I think it would be a beautiful thing. What's up, Juan? How you doing? Oh, the enlarger? I don't know, dude. I have like 6. I probably have a dozen enlargers in storage. I have one that's still in storage in Florida. Medron 8416. So I don't know where I got any particular one. I have one in the, I have a big old 6x7, like a 6-7 color enlarger in the garage here that one day I'm going to get all set up in a nice dark room. And you know what will get me closer to that goal is if you guys donate at madebylopro.com and join LoPresti Army. For as little as $1 a month, you get a handwritten Christmas card sent directly to you. Even if you're international, you get free presets, you get custom shout outs in all the videos, and a lot of other perks. You know, come on. So consider helping me out if you like the content I make. Now we're going to be mixing up the Blicks.
I think we would all understand if you only popped in once a day or every other day or so. We get it, you are busy.
Well, thank you so much, Nanu.
I can't bring myself to pay someone else to develop film unless it's extremely old. I have exposed film from the 30s and 40s that's been stored in a dry cellar for about 7 years.
Hey, Manderpan, that's awesome. Yeah, definitely look up a specialist for that. I'd be too scared to mess that up. I mean, geez, you know, 30s and 40s. I couldn't tell you how old the oldest stuff I ever developed is. Maybe from like the 70s. But anyway, we're doing Blicks now.
box. If you know about getting an M42 lens for the Carl's Ice Jenna Tester got Thrifting. Personally, I have a Practica with one of Theo's lenses and they are a great pair.
I still have that Jenna. I haven't sold it yet. I've got several M42 cameras.
Around Christmas, but I never got it. And say 2101. IDK if you did it last year on not.
I think you mentioned a card to me about Christmas, but I never got it. What? Anjay, you never got it? Anjay, what the heck? I'm pretty sure I sent one to you, dude. Get with me on email or in the Instagram DMs. To make sure I got your right address, dude. My bad if it never got to you, man. I'm pretty sure I sent one out to you. Anyway, we're mixing up Blicks, but Anjay, seriously, because I love sending Christmas cards to my LoPresti Army members. So this is Blicks Part A. So we're going to get that in the tube. Start mixing it up.
Say 2101. No. Anthony Fauci 2343. I got mine.
I might have got your address wrong, dude, because I know you're overseas. So hit me up in the email or DMs. Let me know how I'm supposed to address it to you. Maybe you had an old address on your card when you joined.
I thought it was just the email. Juan Arias. I got mine, ha ha ha.
Well, don't rub it in. Don't make him feel bad that he didn't get his, guys. I mean... But yeah, I'll definitely send you something to make up for it, Anjay, so... Hit me up.
I joined the LoPresti Army. Best decision ever.
Thank you so much, Kana. Okay. I'm getting impatient, so I'm putting all this white powder in there. Making sure I get it all in. You know what I really want? I want one of those lab stirrers, like a hot plate magnetic stirrer. That's another long-term goal. I want to make my own C41 chemicals from the raw components, raw materials.
Juan Arias. I can share with him.
Oh, there's a lot left in there.
Say 2101. Don't feel pressure to make it up. It's all right.
Oh, you're too sweet, Anjay.
Have you used the Canon 1 yet?
No, I've never used a Canon 1DX. Is that a Digi?
5,812. I got one and told when I opened the envelope like a Uber.
Oh no, you tore the card. You gotta be careful opening up your Christmas cards, you little kitties. Anyway, oh, there's a little bit of what's in there.
Connor's Rolex box. Wow, bitch is making your own C41 chemical snack.
It doesn't seem that hard. I mean, it's just a more upfront investment to buy all the different chemicals, the CD4. I have a whole spreadsheet with sources of where to buy it all. I just want to do it before I drop any of that, you know. But maybe if I can figure out how to get past the red tape of shipping hazardous chemicals, maybe you could see a LoPro branded film powder one day in the not too distant future. You feel me? At least a boy can dream. Okay, so I got...
Nick Vankish. Top of the afternoon to you, Nick.
Top of the morning to you, Nick Vankish. My best regards from Greece. Wow, you're my second Greek friend. Look at that. Okay, now it's time for part B. So some cool stuff's going to happen when I add part B. So, ooh, there's some fumes coming off of that. Nice. Anyway, so this is part B. This is it's a chemical reaction. There's two powder parts that go into this, the Blicks.
O'Connor's Rolex box. It buy your chemicals in a heartbeat.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Anyway. Come on. Start going. It looks like Dr. Pepper. I should really be stirring with my dominant hand. That'd probably be smarter.
At what temper you mixing this in Celsius?
I don't know Celsius. I know Fahrenheit. I mix it at 110.
Bing bong, bing bing bong.
Bing bong, bing 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 bong, bing bing bong.
If you make your chemicals, I promise I'll develop myself now.
It's all about self-development, self-improvement. That's what life's all about, right? Trying to do better than you did last time. Trying not to breathe in
This side
toxic
holds
fumes.
4,553. Blinded is with science.
Blinded by the light, revved up like a douche, in a still night.
Don't buy some. I'd rather give money to you than some corporate giant.
Thank you. But I hope to become a corporate giant and be rich and go on Epstein Island.
Bronze, the forbidden Dr. Pepper. This Rolex box, 104 at this 40C.
Look at you guys. You all know your European temperatures. What's up with that? Isn't this America? I'm just kidding. I know you might be in somewhere else. Okay, so now I'm going to start topping this off. You know what? I'm going to keep mixing with my dominant hand.
Top, is that the YouTube?
Is that what? The YouTube? We're watching the YouTube, guys. Okay, we're about at a liter. I'll double check it once I'm done stirring. But that's pretty much it. It's pretty easy to mix up your own Blicks, guys. It's pretty idiot-proof, the way they package it. Especially if you get the free cheat sheet on my website, you know, I have little graphics. What's that? That's 1,000 meters. Right?
1241. You recommend these long containers. Visual darkness. Swedish degrees from Mr. Anders Celsius.
I mean, you don't need these long containers if you don't want them. I mean, I like this one because it has 10 milliliter increments all the way down to 50 mils.
It's totally tubular. Hansei 2101. The liter isn't this Murica.
Yeah, I know. Liters and milliliters, that's the only thing that I don't do. You know. And I do like grams and stuff when I'm baking bread, so I'm not totally freedom-minded, I guess.
Social McCracy. Hey, Nick.
Hey, how you doing? Oh, it's Sky. It says Social McCracy.
Gaming. Why dose my B&W has light bled but color film doesn't?
Why does my black and white has light bleed, the color doesn't? I don't know. Where's the light bleed coming from? Is it coming from? It could be your camera. That sounds like it could be a camera problem. Okay, so we got the Blicks all mixed up. It doesn't feel gritty anymore.
When will you be doing a video on that tiny Pentax 110 camera?
I don't know, because I have a lot more videos to do, and that Pentax 110 thing, I don't imagine will get a lot of views. And I know it's terrible of me to say I'm letting the views decide when I make what video, but you know, I'm trying to make a living on this. So.
Temperature throughout the process.
Huh?
Side towards screen 4,553. 38 watching and only 13 thumbs up.
Yeah, what's up with that, guys? Let me get more thumbs ups. Give me some thumbs ups, guys. Which device to use to keep the water at the optimum temperature? I used to use this sous vide, and I probably still will in the future, but for now I have to develop stuff with a new processor that got sent to me.
I can tell you how long a kilometer is, but I couldn't tell you my height in centimeter. Others Canadians will understand.
Oh, you're a Canadian salt boy, I see. No wonder you're so salty. Anyway, we're going to bottle this up and hit it with some Argon, I guess. Actually, Blicks can get oxygenated, so that's fine. I probably won't waste Argon on this.
YouTube can be a damn sometimes. You have to let the views dictate sometimes.
Yeah, especially if you're trying to make money. If this was just a fun gig for me. You know, I have a lot of fun doing it. I like making the videos about things I like to do. But I've learned a lot along the way, and I can't just be all willy-nilly.
Fun videos on analog photography.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm going to try to keep it going. I got to try and provide a life for me and Sarah, and you know, it's been a slog. I'm not even making minimum wage at it yet, but thanks to you guys, there's light at the end of the tunnel.
Flotsu also just developed film just pouring out the wetting agent and hanging the Kentmere 400 up to dry.
Nice.
Salt 1212. Only 70% a lethal dose of salty. Avocado 3764. Where did you get the argon gas from? That's a great idea.
I got it from Amazon. Argon gas from Amazon. It's meant for preserving wine and coffee beans and stuff. I was gonna just use butane lighter gas, but it supposedly is not as ideal as argon. Argon is a cleaner preservative solution from what the internet has told me, but you can't believe everything you hear on the internet.
Currently editing the scans. Feels like we are all interlinked.
Look at us, guys. We're all part of something bigger than ourselves, especially if you join LoPresti Army at madebylopo.com and give what you can to help me keep on making analog fun. You get handwritten Christmas cards sent directly to your door worldwide. You get free presets and a lot of other cool perks.
Saltboy 1212. Harvested from Jeff Bezos' bald head. Samio 1565. 8:54 a.m. in NZ right now.
Making your own deck doll, that's cool.
Normatic. What lens is on your Canon A1?
What lens is on my Canon A1? Usually it's my, oh, you guys can't see me right now. My Canon A1 pretty much lives with a 24mm SSC FD, 24 f2.8 SSC lives on my Canon A1. Rarely do I ever want to shoot 50mm or 85mm, but that's the only other stuff I have for it. Thank you, Manderpan. Yeah, I'm hopefully it keeps on picking up. You know, this the last video's got some pretty good traction, 22,000 views. So. No, I would do the same thing. Fuji 400 all day. Get the cheap stuff, guys. Low Pro Army, hell yeah, guys. Favorite focal length is wide, 20 to 24. 28's okay too. You know, I like shooting wide. I do want to go back and shoot more 50, but you know, I barely get to shoot any photos lately. I'm more of a video YouTuber than I am a photographer these days. That's just the nature of the beast. Okay, come with me. We're gonna. Oh, when I get a mill, we'll see, guys. Hopefully. Okay.
My favorite video of yours has to be the Nikon F100 video. Walker was such a good boy.
He is a good boy, isn't he?
How about 300 millimeters?
300 mil? Wow. That's tight. That's for shooting birds. 300 mils for shooting birds.
Custom LoPresti Army lab coat or sell them on the merch shop.
That's a good idea. Lab coats or aprons at least. Look at you guys helping me workshop some stuff. Anyway, we're getting all the stuff we don't need over here. These are wet, so they got to dry. We're going to clean up our workstation.
First time buying Fuji 35 millimeters. I've heard that the 200 speed one is just Kodak Gold, and the 400 one may or may not be a mess.
Yeah, it's anything you can get in America branded as Fuji is actually made by Kodak. And that's just, you know, because they couldn't keep on making it themselves and shipping it here. It didn't make financial sense for them. Okay, so we're cleaning up over here, and I'm going to get my new processor set up. So I think I've cleaned up enough room. Let's go grab that thing. So hang out there. Okay, so here's the new processor, guys. This is the Takumi Home Darkroom CP Lift. It's like a Jobo, but Temu. It's like a Temu Jobo. So there we go. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful?
300 millimeters is wide on large format.
That's true, Sky, but you know, I barely ever shoot large format. I'm thinking of, you know, I might be doing a road trip sometime in the near future, and I would love to, you know, do all large format on it, but I don't know how feasible that is. How do I put this in? No, other way. There we go. I'm the new Grainy Days. I want to be the new Peter McKinnon, guys.
Nick will become the Martha Stewart of film developing, but without the jail time.
Oh, I could do without the jail time. Oh, wait a sec. I gotta fill this up before I turn it on, I guess.
I understand that Fuji 35mm probably wasn't making that much profit, but neither can it get that still around. Visual fitness. Filming a bit too high to show the process.
Oh, my bad.
871. Sidebar. Your if film where people shorts are awesome. You nail the hypothetical personas perfectly. I love shooting.
Thank you, Manderpan.
Brainrod ATX. I am out of the country. Brought one roll of film. I got to make it worth it.
Dude, wasn't I just talking to you, Minko? Weren't I just talking to you? You're already out of the country? Look at you.
Peter McKinnon Chol the opposer.
Dun, 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 dun.
Screen 4553. Think cam is the best cam.
Isn't it though? I think I still need more water, guys. So get some more water in there. The what jokes? Well, now you're just thinking of like a normal camera then. You know, a normal 4x5 camera, Romeo. That's the whole fun of the Pinsta.
Nick, do you enjoy macro photography?
It's all right. Is this enough in there yet? I don't even know.
C Bush 2 Gaming. More is better. Flawed Suit. What's your favorite medium format camera right now?
I don't know. I like Yashica TLRs, I guess. Is that enough water? I guess we'll find out. So wait, guys, how much is I think it's like 38.8. Got to figure out the temperature because this thing is only in Celsius. That's what I hate about this thing. I think that might be enough water. I can't tell. Maybe one more. No, I don't. I bought one and gave it away forever ago. It was the 8000 ED super cool scan. I bought it for pennies on the dollar and gave it away to a needy analog photographer. Okay, that should be good. These are getting a little floaty. So, bing bong.
O'Connor's Rolex box. Did you sell that Hasselblad?
No, I still have the Hasselblad. I haven't been able to get rid of it because Sarah loves it. Here, I'm going to give you guys a... Hi, how's it going? Small what or big what? I didn't hear you. Small lens, always better than big lens. Big lens just makes you look like a bird photographer. Unless you're out there shooting birds, then I guess big lens. Favorite medium format camera? I don't know, guys. I just like shooting 35 mil. I don't even like shooting big. I don't get the point. You know, if you want high resolution, just get yourself like a freaking Nikon D850. I mean, it's still pretty low quality on that paper. Well, just that one, because she claimed that one. That one's hers now. I guess I gotta go see what I have to develop. So yeah, let's go check that out. We gotta go look in my freezer, see what C41 I have. I might have some C41 at my desk. Let's go find out, guys. Because I gotta roll up some film now that I got the processor all set. Oh wait, I gotta figure out how much is So what is 102 degrees Fahrenheit in Celsius? Crap. Let's see. I got the chat turned off. Let's do a new
Bush 2
tab.
Gaming, 88mm film. Saltboy 1212,
Yes.
Freezer Cam.
To
This
Fahrenheit.
BAKM. Hey, what's your decision when making a video with a ton of wacky effects versus making the chill videos where there's not as many wacky effects? O'Connor's Rolex
Time.
box. Do you enjoy rangefinders or do you prefer SLRS? Saltboy 1212, 40. Ansay 2101.
Yeah.
40. Ansay 2001.
You guys are right.
Saltboy 1212, 39 to 39. Saltboy 1212.
Okay.
40.
Yeah, it says 38.88888888. I hate that it's not.
5,812. 1 pepper and half a moose.
I hate that it's not perfect. So I'm going to be putting it. I'll put it at 40.8 Celsius.
53.
Bing bong. Here you guys go. Next May 1st, Nick will have his own YouTube studio and developing shed. Hopefully, that's the plan. I would love to have my own house, my own darkroom, but you know, I barely bring any money in, so Sarah's the breadwinner.
5,812. Nick loves the M6 ball. Visual darkness. Was bidding on a bunch of C41 film from a seller as he had some Harman Phoenix version 1 to do combined shipping. I won everything except the Phoenix.
There you go, bing bong. That's the fridge. That's the freezer. Was bidding on a bunch of C41 film from a seller. And I won everything except the Phoenix. Oh, nice, man. Hell yeah. Nick loves the M6. I do. I mean, I would love to have one, I guess. Here you guys go. Let's see what's in here. Here we go. We got some... Okay, I don't have to do found film. I can do this. What's this? This is Kodak XX, shot at 320 ISO. This is a big shout out to the Dunce Factory for sending me this. This is 250D.
By having extra time before noticing bad results.
I don't know, like around 30. The hottest? It depends on how much you heat it up. Heyo. No, I don't have, well, we have a little generator, but not like a whole house thing. So this is all found film. This is like what it looks like when it comes out of a, you know, a disposable camera, pretty much. More exposed found film. Old gold. Some Walmart Polaroid brand stuff. I have some of this. Black and white processed in C41. And then I have this Fujichrome, which I'll probably just cross-process in C41. Connor, I have not shot it in a long time, honestly. Because I have too many cameras and not enough time. Whoever thought that starting a YouTube channel would give me less time to enjoy the thing I love to do. I spend most of my time at my desk editing videos. So I'm not having much fun with many cameras these days. But I still got a backlog of stuff to develop. So, hey, look at this. I'm going to watch this. Can I do this? Spin you guys around. You spin me right round, baby, right round. I don't think the magnets are pushing against each other on this. Let's see if I can make this go the wrong way. Hey, now you guys got the nose cam.
9,871. It's awesome Sarah supports your goals. You'll get there too.
Thank you, thank you.
Instead of being that regurgitated content.
Thank you, I appreciate it, Manderpan. You're so nice. Exactly, Nick. Okay, how's it going, babe?
Gaming. Time to get an editor. The large fish Cs41. Have you tried Negby on GitHub? It's like negative lab pro but free and standalone.
No, I haven't tried that. Some 500T I can do.
O'Connor's
Got some Fomapan 100.
Sarah is so support avenue and should be cherished forever.
You hear that? Everyone's talking about you.
Visual darkness. You need to get over that. Hire someone else to edit. Threshold.
Huh? Maybe one day, guys.
1553. So when is the LoPresti Army Con 2027? Saltboy 1212. I take my K1000 out after only using my F5 for months. Honestly forgot how nice it was to use.
You spin me right round, baby, right round. Your M5? Okay, let's see. I got to get the rest of the gear for getting this stuff all mixed up. I did just recently get a new film leader retriever, but oh, here it is. Is this the new one? It's got to be the new one. So now I have 3 of them, and I got 3 rolls of RemJet removal stuff. So I guess that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do some cross processing of cinema film in C41. Oh, dark bag. Got the dark bag.
Darkness. That infrared film looks sick. O'Connor's
Thank you.
Rolex box. No way aerochrome.
Yeah, baby. Big thanks to John who sent that to me. This road trip that we're going on sometime in the near future. Hopefully I can use it then. I don't want to waste it just shooting around the ranch like any old normal regular day, you know what I mean? So I'm hoping to make something special with it.
Saltboy 1212. Triple tip retrieval. Vanderpin 9871. LoPresti Con. I like it.
LoPresti, baby. Let's do it.
Bid on your photos versus her.
My photos versus hers? What do you mean? We did that with the what was it? The video of the Battle of the Olympus point and shoots.
7.7 and 38.0 Celsius.
Well, I usually do it at 102 degrees. That's what the Cinestill thing recommends, you know. I don't really want to tell the internet when I'm going, just because I'm a little bit of a public person, you know what I mean? Thank you. This side towards screen. But Man Japan, you can send anything to me at P.O. Box 251, Ingram, Texas 78025. It's on my website too. Okay, that's one try. Did not work. I knew it wasn't going to work too because I could. Here's how this works, by the way.
It may be the only roll of aerochrome you ever shoot.
Yeah, probably.
To get those famous paints.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I don't even have the right filters for it. So crap.
9871. I guess that's true. Sorry about that.
No, it's all good, Man Japan.
Question here. What do you do when your girlfriend gets jealous when the cat hangs out with you instead of her?
Yeah. We always cherish our cat together. Miss her dearly. Did I already pull this one out? See, I'm having trouble with this one. This one feels funny. It says it's 500T. I feel like I might have already extracted this one. It doesn't feel full. This one feels full. I feel like I already cracked this one open. So we might be doing a twofer. Which means I think I can crack this in half. Yeah, I can pop off the cap in the bag if I want to be a barbarian, but I'm trying not to be. So let's see. Does this... There we go. So I think this one is already unloaded, but I'm not sure. We'll explore that in the dark, I guess. How does this go together? This is only like my second time using this system. So, anyway, yeah, I like to preserve these cans as much as I can for this purpose so I can reload them with film. You know, I have a bunch of the reusable ones too, but those ones, you know, you can't really give those away because then you got to buy more.
What camera are you streaming on? Looks great, by the way.
I'm using the DJI Osmo Action 4.
And honestly, it's the best when it comes to developing film. And I've watched a few videos, but yours was the best.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. I put a lot of hard work into that one. Somebody asked me earlier, how do I decide whether it's going to be a chill video or a in-depth wacky video with a bunch of effects? And I just said time. And I gave myself a lot of time to make that how to develop film video. I had it done, pretty much done for like 3 months before I finally put it out the door. So I just wanted to make it perfect, and I didn't want to put out something that I would have wished that I had done something different. So I have found that my video projects take me as much time as I give them. Look, this is a new one, and I already broke it.
It's like Aerochrome, but black and white.
Come on, that sucks. These things, they make everything so cheap these days, guys. Pisses me off.
Visual darkness. Have you tried any film washy films? Got a bunch of them I'd have to shoot.
No, I've never used film washy stuff. I don't know if these work with the plastic ones. I hate these new plastic cans, single-use plastic garbage. I guess I'm just going to crack this one open and crack this one open and see what's in there. I might as well get this one prepped. Okay. Just going to round the corners over here. And a lot of people will say, Nick, why don't you get it started before you get in the dark? But I can do that part in the dark pretty fine. But this, I hate this new can, this new Jobo thing. I don't know how these work that good. If it looks like this, it's probably been exposed. I mean, and if there's some leader sticking out, it still might be exposed. And I guess it makes more sense just to go ahead and try to develop it than trying to shoot it. Because if it's some old film and it has some priceless memories, you'd rather recover the memories than get some trash can bangers, you know? I don't know if I really have a favorite place to shoot. I'm just a simple man with a simple plan, and I don't give a damn. Oh, I need my cracker, my film tracker. I didn't grab that. I like shooting people. I like shooting wherever I am. Whatever's cheap. Fuji 400. I guess, because you can get that pretty easily. Hi, it's right back to nose cam. How's it going? We got to go get my bottle opener.
I've never really had much problem with Patterson Reals in dark bags, except in high humidity. Some seem to claim it never works well. O'Connor's Rule X box. Have you been thrifting in a while?
I go thrifting every chance I get, guys. I probably have more passion for thrifting than for shooting photography at this point in my life, because I'm addicted to thrifting.
Which do you prefer? Zone focus or regular SLR? Push to gaming. Make a bid on eye editing versus you editing.
AI editing versus me editing. Jeez. Yeah, maybe I should. Maybe I should get some AI overclip thing to help me make shorts. To answer that one question, I like SLRs the most because I don't really get the point of rangefinders. They're fun. They look hip. But thank you so much, Connor. I love putting. Yeah, I do want to make new merch of like bigger trash can things for 120 and whatnot. Thanks to everybody who's ordered merch. Thanks to everybody who's joined LoPresti Army. I couldn't keep making this content without you guys. Anyway, we're going to be trying to roll up some freaking cinema film into this stuff. So let's make it happen, guys. Bing bong, bing 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 bong, bing 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 bong, bing 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 bong. And That's the theme song. Okay, my hands are in here. And I get the idea of, I do have a leaf shutter rangefinder, which is nice. I think leaf shutter is cool, but if it's just like a Leica with a normal curtain shutter, I don't get what the hype's all about, you know? What's the big deal? Who cares? Just the cheapest you can get, honestly. Like, you know, everybody who's like just trying to start off in film, you're probably going to mess up a lot of shots, so don't even bother trying to get the best anything. Just get the cheapest you can find. Yeah, I'm having so much fun in this black bag, baby. I'm gonna have to just wreck this frickin' one from Dunce Factory. I hate these plastic ones, but thank you so much, Dunce, for sending me this free film. Check him out. He's a respooler. I think he's got his hands on the new AHU 500T. And
Visual darkness. Leaf shutters are cool when they work well, but they are so prone to getting sticky. O'Connor's Rolex box. The Minolta Flea is a great rangefinder. It has aperture priority and a light meter.
I would love to get the Minolta CLE for sure. If I was going to get a Leica, that would be it. If I'm going to get a Leica, it's going to be a Minolta. Yeah, Brushy, how you doing? Dude, long time no talk. My butt one, Nop, you in here? Some guys asking about the pixels. No, I guess break. Maybe, I don't know if I've seen a Cosina C1S. By the way, guys, don't I have a wealth of knowledge? If you want to be able to depend on this knowledge and hit me up anytime, email me, DM me anytime, consider joining LoPresti Army, and I'll answer all your analog questions from here until the end of time, as long as you're a member of LoPresti Army. Or if you're just a nice guy, but, you know, you get what I'm saying.
It's like aerochrome but black and white.
Yes, I have a whole video all about it, about doing infrared trichromes using Rolly infrared black and white film. Check it out. It's like called Photographing the Invisible with infrared film, something like that. I did a whole video on it, guys. Come on. Come on, you haven't watched all my videos? You guys haven't seen everything I've ever made? Come on, I thought we were friends here. Come on.
12, and Brett questions.
Yeah, Brett questions too, guys. Oh, crap. Really?
Gaming. DM anytime, okay.
Yeah, as long as you're part of LoPresti Army, that's the biggest perk. You get to talk to me, and I'm a cool guy. I like talking. Just ask Sarah. She knows I talk way too much. I got a big mouth. Hey, someone's got to shut up that Nick guy. He's talking about the rewind pics and how it's not a great camera. He's gonna be swimming with the fishes. Remember, guys, I love being alive. So don't let the rewind pics mafia trick you. Yeah, who would have thought, Nanu, that I make videos? Yeah, I've done like a vlog of me going to an estate sale before, and I'm probably gonna have to come out with some more soon. So yeah, some more of those are coming out. I got a lot of videos on the back burner, guys. Some stuff that's taken me over a year. Well, thank you so much. Binge it, guys. Put, you know, just put my stuff on loop while you sleep. Turn the volume down. Help me get all that ad money, you know. I need all the help I can get. Best way to support the channel is to join LoPresti Army at madebyloprest.com. Okay, there's one film all spooled up. We'll get this into the tank just in case. It's always smart to put one rope. Where do I get my film? A lot of fans send me film. I thrift a lot. So we're only going to be doing two reels, which is fine. Where do I get my film? When I buy new stuff, I usually get it from B&H. I haven't bought new film in quite some time, though. Oh no! Oh no! Sounds like you have to disassemble your viewfinder. That's never fun. Yes, I'm gonna do more for sure, O'Connor. It's hard to find the time, especially because there's as even though I've made those very easy to make, you know, and I can get they take way less effort than the main videos. Um, it's still a lot of setup just to get the camera in the right place, and then just to riff on camera with Sarah. And I like having Sarah. I don't like doing it alone, and she has a day job, and I think she adds a lot to the episodes. So more of that coming eventually. Oh, stop it! I'm not trying to say I'm too busy for y'all. I'm just saying. And it all depends, like on what's going to be the thing. Yeah, I could jump on the bandwagon and make a wide lux video just like everybody else does, But what's the big deal? Doesn't seem like I'm missing out that much. I've seen a couple of the numbers from like Romping Bronco and I think Metal Fingies. You in here, Metal Fingies? It doesn't look like there's a huge, demand for content about the wide lux, but. What?
Is it difficult to develop inside a dark bag?
I have. I'm not developing inside the dark bag. I'm just getting it onto the reel. And then, do I ever have too much film to shoot? I already have way too much film to shoot. It's going to take me an entire lifetime. Off the if film people, you live off the if film if people would be film shorts. No, I don't. No, I doubt I've even made like $50 off all of those. Like, you barely get any money from shorts and reels. I don't know. I have one reel on YouTube that has like, I don't know, it's getting close to 1 million views, and I'd be surprised if that one has gotten me $50.
Much a tiny camera that's 0.3 MP and makes super pixelated images based off user color palettes.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, Brushy. My buddy Nop has one.
All those jokes about the Reddit moderators, but did you actually use the Analytics community subreddit?
I'm very vain, so the only time I'm really ever on Reddit is when I'm seeing what people are saying about me on Reddit. So that's pretty much the only time I'm ever on Reddit, when I'm Googling myself on Reddit, because I'm very vain. So if you guys want to get under my skin, go talk shit about me on Reddit, and that'll do it. Some guy actually posted a meme, like with the, like an old school style meme with the impact font, and it's a still of me from one of my videos, and it's like, if you really want perfection, just shoot digital. And a lot of people were talking crap about me in that one. I know. I want to be famous. I want to be rich and important. What's grain in the film photos? What do you mean? Grain is silver particles. And that's what makes the image. Light sensitive silver particles. And they make, you get a picture. Get a picture of your dog, a picture of a trash can. So I got it on the reel right now. I'm trying to get the tape off, because I don't want that coming loose and messing up one of my pictures. I could just cut it. Yeah. But then I'm worried that I'll be ruining a frame if I cut it. But to be fair, I bulk loaded this, so whatever part has tape on it is already ruined, so I should probably just cut it. Okay, cut. Get it on there. Bing bong, bing 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 bong, bing 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 bong, bing 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 bong. There you go. That you couldn't put it better myself. Okay, so we got 2 rolls of some ECN2.
Pictures of brick walls we all take to show how amazing our gear is.
Exactly. I don't know about 30,000 ISO film. Never heard of it. How much would you have to push it? 120, so 6,400 to 12,800.
Site towards screen 4,553. Imagine LoPresti Army branded film. Still are curious. Is this your full-time job? What
Yes,
motivated you to start a
YouTube's
YouTube?
my full-time, guys. It's my full-time.
O'Connor's Roulette box. I don't remember if you got another Nikon F5 or if you only had that version one you overpaid for.
No, somebody sent me one. Somebody sent me another one. That's funny that you bring that up. I was just cutting together a reel from that today. But yes, thank you so much to Government PSYOP for sending me a working Nikon F5, and I still have barely had the chance to use it.
I don't think my old Kodak 100 is exposed because the box was not open and later was out. So what to do?
Because the box was not open, the leader was out. So if the box wasn't open, if you had to open up the cardboard, then I don't think there's any chance in hell that it was already exposed. So I'd say shoot it. Shoot it and make some pictures. Enjoy this hobby of ours. So on here it says
Glad to see you have the two best film cameras.
1520. Is this the 1520? It says it's the combi tank. But it says 250 milliliters, so is that all I need for this? I don't know.
4553. Are there any film cameras you were looking for? I was gifted a bunch of them.
I don't know. I'm always looking for a deal. Like I don't really have gas on any one camera or the other. Of course, I would love to have a Linhof Technica 4x5 press camera. You know, I'd love to have an 8x10 camera. But why? Every time I shoot large format, I kind of get sick of it. I'm gonna let this come to temp in here. 5F or D5. Ooh. Wait, Nikon what? F5 or D5 you're asking? I guess I'd rather have a D5. So that's what's cool about this thing. It's got this lift handle. I'll show you later, but I'm going to attach this film. Okay. And now I can start the slow speed. And now it's going to bring the canister up to temp. So, bing bong.
Taking one shot and then stop for the day. Social LoPresti. Most tanks need at least 250 milliliters.
Is that what, so you think I should do 250 mils? Because I'm going to use this as one shot since I'm doing rotational agitationals. I got to take temps. Got to make sure everything's good. Have I ever longed for what wide looks? No, I mean, not really. I don't care. Panoramas are a bitch to scan. Exactly, man. Yeah, they're trying to just rip off the whole Jobo thing with that stick. Originally, they shipped these with a plastic stick, but they kept breaking on people, so they put this one in there.
Still using AD200 in the big 26. Still takes great pictures.
What year did that come out? The D200. A Leica 4x5 would be so cool, guys. Man, then I'd really want to like them. Okay, I need to get some more gear. What do I need? I know. I have to make a whole video out of using this thing. So I just mixed up some new film, but I decided to live stream this. I should really just be filming B-roll of me using this thing. Oof. Yeah, the camera I use is the D7000. That came out in like 2010, something like that. Okay, let's see what the dev is sitting at. Wow, panos are too hard. Social in the sky. Do you want a wide lux, or is that too small for you? Oh, I'll never do that. I'll never drink Blicks. I'll never drink Fixe, even though that's what the internet wants from me. I know that's all the internet wants from me is for me to drink Fixa and to be unalived. I'm just kidding. I don't think you guys really want that from me. Okay, 102.5. It's too hot. My chems are too hot, guys. 103.3. I like 645. The 10-inch panel was a third of the price of what? I want a 35 panel, but not. Oh yeah, is that how much it is? 4,400 for the wide lux? Yeah, it's not so. Okay, so I was what was I? I was 1.3 degrees too high, so I just lowered the set temperature of this thing, and I'll probably throw a couple of ice cubes in there, and hopefully it evens itself out. Or I could just take that out. I don't know. Yeah, I like 645. It's easy, it's fun. And you get a lot of shots per roll with 645, so it's beautiful. Exactly. You guys are helping each other out so much. Okay, so what's next? I took the temperature of the dead. It was at 103.3 Fahrenheit, so I lowered the Celsius down a bit. And I got to mix up some baking soda solution because I'm doing RemJet removal today. And I have to set aside 250 mils of this developer so I can just shoot it into there without thinking about it. So let me get that going. Bing bong, bing bong, bing bong. Square format's fun. Hi, babe. Yeah, I got the Mia 645. Well, it's pretty easy. It's pretty easy, guys. I'm probably I don't know if I should do it in the rotator thingy. What do you guys think? Should I do the baking soda in the rotator? No, you guys can ask. It's fine. I'm not gonna get mad at anybody for asking questions. I mean, I'm only gonna buy cameras, guys. I keep trying to tell people like, quit lusting after cameras and specific gear. Just like get out there and thrift. Get out there and try and find a deal because it makes no sense to try and pay the market price for these obsolete, decades old cameras that are gonna kick the bucket eventually. Something's gonna break on it. So don't spend eBay prices on these cameras. So just, get a deal on stuff. That's what I do. I wait until I find it for pennies on the dollar compared to what eBay wants. You want to buy it at the price people were buying them when digital was coming out and people were giving up on film, You don't want to be spending so much money on a film camera unless you're like a trust fund kid, you know what I mean? It's already an expensive hobby. You got to cut corners somewhere. If you're rich and you got a butler, by all means, But anyway, we're trying to get the 250 mils on here. Sorry, I had to turn off the voice chat for a sec. You guys were going nuts. So there we go, 250 mils. Okay. I can put this over here. And I guess I'll just pour that in this one and have this one staged, and that'll be the one I'm using. Bing bong, bing 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 bong, bing 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 bong, bing 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 bong. And there's 250 mils of C41 Dev. Be the one we use. Let's see. Is that going to fit in that? It's like maybe, just maybe, but you know what? I'm just going to re-Argon the top of that one. And put this one in storage. I don't know how much is too much. Oh, whoops. Okay. We got that there. We got Blicks there. There, and I'll turn on the voice again. How's it going? I paid $20 for my Canon EOS 300 film camera with lens. There you go. $20. You can't beat that unless you got, unless you got it for $5. I bought a what was it? I bought a Canon EOS Rebel something for like $10 not too long ago. Bing bong, bing bong. What now? Okay, I need to get baking soda going. I need to recheck dev temp. I need to get my phone timer. So yeah, we still got a lot of work to do, guys. Ask them what RemJet is. Hey, Sky, are you still here? What last time I did Rotary Dev, I did not adjust timing. Do you think that's fine to keep on doing 3.5 answers? When I tried to research it, some people said color C41 to not adjust the timing for Rotary Dev compared to hand inversions. So let me know. Anyone else have the answer to that? I'm going to go find my other spare phone so I can have the massive dev chart here and I can program that and get set up to let it rip. Where is my other phone? There it is. No, that's not it. Here it is. Hey, baby. Hopefully it's not dead.
Good idea, Nick.
Good idea what? For the timing? For the other phone?
Retacytic 6846. I like playing bottle flipping with...
Bottle flipping with what? I guess I'll check. I don't need to make you retype what you said. Just check what you said. I like playing bottle flipping with lenses. Oof. That sounds rough. Rough. Like a dog. You don't use it as long. I was thinking of doing one shot for my color chemistry with this rotary thing because I've heard that it'll oxidize it faster. So anyway, that's what I put in. Hey, I'm walking here. Okay, so I got this done. New batch. What is today? It's the 5th. It's the 1st of the 5th. 5/1/2026. Go save. And yes, I'm American, so the month comes first. Because I'm ridiculous over here. Okay. Yeah, let's take temp again, see if the developer's at the proper temp, the one we just partitioned out. Now I can't see it, it's so low. And I can't even see it. Is it in there? Come on, this is ridiculous. What's so low pro? That's so low pro. 99.1? Did it really drop that much? I don't don't really have a style. I don't know. How did it lower that much just from partitioning it out for a second? It's at 99.1. $99. So now I'm 3 degrees low. Pins? I don't know. I've never thought of making pins. No. You guys have such a wealth of knowledge you're offering all the newbies here. Thank you so much. I'm not trying to mix formats over here, but I try and do Fahrenheit, but this thing uses European temperature for some reason. I don't like it. So now I'm just running it under hot water over here to try and get the dev up to temp. Because I have, what do I have this thing set to? Set it to like 39.5 or something. Who knows? All you guys and your European measurements. Ridiculous. Don't you know this is America? I know. So I didn't expect it to be that dramatic though, Sky. Let's see if I just went up 3 degrees or not. I always overdo it. I should have had a container preheated and ready to pour into. Oh, and it just turned off? Silly thermometer. This is the thermometer I trust. I have other thermometers. This unit came with a bottle thermometer that fits these things perfectly, but it's in Celsius too. So I'm not going to use that. What am I, a commie? Okay, now it's even lower, 98.6. God, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Are these the same? Are these the same? No, it's a little bit more. I don't want to use too much. Okay, I'm going to try and... Hi guys. This is my life now. I'm trying to heat up chemicals in my sink. Welcome to Sink View. Welcome to Sinkland. How's it going, guys? Trying to heat up chemicals the old-fashioned way with the skull sit. Hopefully, this does the trick. Watching it, I'll look at it, and then it'll be 110. So I'm a dingus. Hi, Nick. Sink View. Exactly. That's what we're doing over here. I need a probe thermometer for this stuff. It'd be a lot easier. Okay, let's check it. Dun, 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 dun. Am I missing anything in the chat, guys? Sorry if this has been a bit chaotic. It seems to be my life. Do you have mirror lockup enabled? Just futz with the camera. That's what I do. That's how I fix everything. I just futz with it until it starts working. Hey, look, it's going up. 99.7. 100. There we go. 100.2. 100. Even. Okay, let's keep going. We're getting closer, though. Bing bong, bing 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 bong, bing 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 bong, bing 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 bong. This is you know what? This is why I hate change. I liked my old system of developing, but this is just like so many different variables I have to worry about. Rotating the frickin' thing, and worrying about how I reuse chemicals and different timings and Celsius temperatures. I hate change. I miss my old water bath and my sous vide. Why did I accept the Takumi Home Darkroom? I'm just kidding. Go buy your own Takumi Home Darkroom. I just think it's because it's a new thing. There's a learning curve. So I'm just being a little crybaby over here. So that's me, baby. That's me, baby. So weird to see 100 and not boiling. 70s Ectochrome? Sure. I'm sure it's possible. I developed 1981 expired Ectochrome, so that means it was probably made in the 70s. And I got usable pictures out of it. Wow, everyone go hit the like button. I can't believe we got 50 people watching. That's amazing. We're just getting temperatures up to temp, chemicals up to temp. So please consider going to madebylopro.com. If you like the content I make, it's the best way to support the channel. You can join LoPresti Army for as little as $1 a month, and you get handwritten Christmas cards sent to your address wherever you are in this world. Even if you're in Iran, I'll send you a Christmas card. I don't care. Even if you don't celebrate Christmas, whatever, it'll just be a freaking wintertime card. Who cares, you know? And you get free presets, even for as little as $1 per month. And a bunch of other cool freebies. You get to skip to the front of the line in the photo critique live streams, which one is coming up soon. I'm definitely going to do one within a week, I think, from today. So I'm 0.2 Fahrenheit away from being at temp. So I'm just going to stick this back in here for a sec, and it'll be there before you know it. So please consider joining LoPresti Army. I couldn't keep making this content without the support of fans like you. So I don't want to shill for the people who send me free stuff like this thing, so I'm going to try and be honest about it. You know, bing bong. Please help me out, guys. What were you saying? Temperature measuring with Nick. Yeah, hell yeah, guys. I'm like the Bob Ross of film photography, right? Or the Bill Nye. That's what everyone calls me, the Bill Nye. Okay, so now that that's pretty much going to be at temp, now I need to make a baking soda bath for our can over here to try and get all the RemJet out of it before we process it. Yeah, let's do that. Come on, now I want to see you send one to... Yeah, guys, anyone from Iran watching? I don't know. Okay, I think that's too much liquid. I don't know how much I need here. I don't even know how much fits in this thing. Favorite camera brand? I guess Minolta or Canon, you know, or Sony. I like all of them. I like all the camera brands. Anyway, I'm going to get some baking soda. Baking soda. I usually do a tablespoon. Keeping. I use baking soda whenever I'm getting rid of RemJet. This is cinema film I'm developing, so I need to get rid of the RemJet. So whenever I'm developing this kind of film, I use baking soda. Yeah, it's subsided, Sky. We had there was some crazy thunder last night. Woke us up. There's like flood risk. I put the Forerunner up in the barn in case of any, what's it called? In case of any hail or whatever. But it's subsided for now. It's been kind of spotty. It hasn't really come down too heavy today. Yeah, I'm out in the country brewing up a storm. Yeah. Can't live in the city. That's where socialism is. I'm just kidding. I don't care about politics, you know, whether you're more social or, you know, conservative. It's really just a us versus them thing, you know. Okay. Now that the can is up to temp, I'm going to take it off of here.
known as very complicated.
You know what I need? I need a funnel. Bing bong. Because I don't know about using the rotational thing while I'm doing the RemJet remover, so I'm just going to agitate the RemJet by hand. And then I'm going to do, I usually do RemJet removal for 3 minutes. So we're going to do 3 minutes. Start now, whatever. I don't even know how much this thing holds. Looks like it's holding all of this. Okay. It's all new to me, baby.
The amazing Waffle Ninja. I don't like the city because I am bad at driving. Country folks are friendly to me, but all my neighbors are kind of racist. No, like it has slip straight.
I haven't really experienced, you know, of course, being a white guy, how can I experience racism? But, you know, I don't know. I guess it's just a pretty white community over here, so maybe I'm just ignorant. But it's not like we sit around talking about, oh, those other people, we don't like them. No. You know, I never hear anything like that, you know. But maybe that's just because I got privilege. I'm going to be hitting up the Bing Bong Stim Non. What are you talking about, dude? Roof up the storm. No, I like it as slip straight.
City, but it's only like an hour up to the mountains.
Look at you, man. Best of both worlds. You know, I would love to be a half hour from New York City and have a 50-acre ranch, you know. There you go. You get to have the best of both worlds. You get to, you know, have the freedom and the space, but then you get to still go get the best coffee of your life, you know.
9,871. I am biracial while I get a mix of everything.
There you go, Manderpan. Yeah, that's got to be weird, you know. I can't even imagine. I do remember in elementary school, I had this one friend, I forget his name. I just thought he was so cool. He was, you know, he was a nerd like me, but he was black, and, you know, it was in the 90s, so, like, there was all that, like, hip-hop stuff, and, like, me just being a nerdy white kid, I was like, you know, it must be so cool to be black, you know, and he was probably thinking, oh, you don't know shit, dumb white boy, you know.
Ruin Newcastle. New Google stamp.
Thanks for helping each other out, whatever's going on with this guy's mirror, I don't even know.
The amazing Waffle Ninja. Do yoga T-Max 100. I adore T-Max 100. I bought 600 feet of it, so I am set for a while.
Dang, 600 feet. You are set, man. I'm lucky. Big thanks to Reflex Labs for sending me this THD home darkroom thing, and they sent me 100 feet of Kodak Eastman XX cinema film to sweeten the deal, which I appreciate. Anyway, that's been 3 minutes. So let's pour out the RemJet and see what we got. Here, I'm gonna move the camera for you guys.
Which RAW4 lenses do you own?
Hi, I own most of them. Look at that. Wow. There's RemJet. There's RemJet, baby. Wow. Now I just rinse it until it runs clear. That's what I do with RemJet. And this is the thing I hate about this is, like, I'm probably pouring in too hot of water in here, but since the can was just out of the water bath for so long, it'll probably even itself out. I don't know. So see, it's still dark. We're going to keep rinsing it until it's clear. And what RemJet is it's an anti-halation layer. It's an anti-static layer, anti-friction. It just helps film run through those fast cinema cameras that are doing, you know, 24 frames a second to more. It helps them transport through those fast REs and all those cameras a lot faster and without getting detrimental effects like, you know, getting scratched up or getting static. You can get like lightning bolts on your film if there's no RemJet layer. Anyway, now there's a new anti-halation undercoat, so this is going to be a thing of the past. Eventually, you're only going to be able to find RemJet cinema film that expired on eBay pretty soon. It's still a little bit pink, so I'm going to keep going. Minolta's awesome, dude. Tons of great glass. A lot of people convert it for cinema cameras. Pretty close. One more go, probably. There's a LoPresti subreddit? No way. I don't believe it. People barely talk about me on Reddit. Believe me, I'm looking it up. Okay, one more. I know I said one more last time, but one more. And then we'll get going. Bing bong, bing 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 bong, bing 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 bong, bing 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 bong. Looks good to me. Okay, let me get you guys back on the thing. Hi.
My mom had a Nikon F3 she passed down to me, so I never really needed to look for another 35mm long.
Lucky ducky.
Sometimes the camera mirror gets stuck. Might need new lube. If you fix it, there's always fisheye and YOLO the framing.
Actually, I don't need slow speed now. So it's finally time to process the film. I mean, I guess I'll make sure that the temp's right again one more time. You know what? Maybe I should just send it. Okay, let's check it. Listen to that. That doesn't sound too good when it goes the other way. Maybe I gotta tighten some screws. Okay, it's at. Do you guys hear that? 96.7, 97.5. We're looking for 102. How did it drop so much? Come on, this is ridiculous. Okay, so this thing's got to go up 2 degrees or something. I don't know. Okay, so the water that's in the sink is definitely hotter than what's in the bath over here. So I'm holding it in the sink. You know what I think is the problem? I think the temperature gauge and the heating element aren't close enough to these bottles to, like, you know, be good. So no, this is the thermometer I trust for everything. So this is going to be my constant now that I'm going to a new process. I want to have something that is the same, you know? I don't think it's my thermometer. I think it's this system. I think it's these bottles. I think it's all the other new variables that I've introduced into this system. So it's a learning curve. I think if I can eventually have this thing set up permanently on a counter with a nice big darkroom sink, I'll learn to love it. Especially if I can hack it to show Fahrenheit instead of Celsius. Maybe I'll move where the heating element and the temperature gauge is. This is upsetting. I should be done by now. But whatever. Let's keep on heating these chemicals in the sink. I thought I got this done earlier. And now I've gotten all the RemJet off it, and the film is wet, and it's ready to receive developer. I don't know if I'm messing it up or not. Yeah, don't you love that sound? I guess let me put it on slow speed for now. Maybe it won't sound as wonky. Shaking up developer. Yeah, I don't know, guys. It's all news to me. Okay, so we were 2 degrees under. Let's check it again. Last thing I want to do is get it too hot and then have to stick it in the freezer. Well, I'm glad I checked the temp. Aren't you guys? Welcome to the Nick Measures Temperature channel. Share it with all your family. You know, be sure to hit like. Be sure to subscribe. What are you trying to get repaired? Your mirror? You're still talking about the mirror? 100.8, 100.9, 101. Okay, we're 101.1. Welcome to Nick 101.1. Okay, we're 1 degree away, guys. We're getting there. Let's keep on heating up our bottle. Wasting all the hot water in the house. That's the name of the game. Anyway, so yeah, I got to make a video about this Takumi thing. So at least I'll have some results that actually came out of this thing. And that will inform what kind of B-roll I make. And I'll probably just pantomime, like developing film and pretend so that I can get some good on-screen visuals for you guys. And you'll get to hear my final thoughts on this thing after a couple of rolls. Huh? Oh, you talking about the mirror thing still? Yeah, guys, the Reddit loves to help, even if they're kind of snarky sometimes about it. I love United States dollars. They're my favorite kind. .2, 0.3, 0.4. We're maxing out at 101.5. Oh yeah, Reddit, they're the nicest guys, the Reddits. Reddit is so nice. Okay, since I'm only half a degree away, I'm just going to hold it in the water here for a second, and then I'm just going to go for it. Because I can tell this water is definitely hotter than what's over here. It's hotter than 102. Yeah, let me give you guys the POV view while we get this going. So this is what it's like to use the thing. Here we go. Okay. Here's this. I'm getting it a little warmer. And here is my timer. So I'm going to try and hit start on that as I pour it into here. And I'm going to put it on high speed when I start rotating it. And I guess it's time to go. And it goes through this hole into the rotating thingamadoo. So let's make it happen. Put it on high speed. And let's do it. And there we go. Oh crap. I messed up. So this is on a minute timer first. Crap. Crap. Oh well. That'll be fine. So once this gets to 0, I just have to hit start right away. And then, you know, just subtract once this is at like, I don't know, a minute and a half left or something. I don't know. So we got to do 3.5 minutes total. And we'll dump it back into here. See if it fits in there. What the heck? You can't even fit in there? You silly Billy. Okay, so that's... Okay, so I just hit start right away. So that's 1 minute. So after this gets to 2.5 minutes, Bing bong. Then we'll do that. Dude, I totally screwed the pooch on this one. Because then we're gonna, I guess I'll just let it run and do a rinse cycle between the dev and the fix. Even though I usually don't do that. Ah, I feel like a dingus. I should have thought of that. Anyway. I know, I love finding ways to mess up, guys. It'll be alright. What's the worst that can happen? And then it's going to go back in here when I'm done with it. But since the bottles they supply don't even fit under the funnel thing to get the chemicals back, that seems kind of silly, you know? So now I have to put it into an intermediate bottle, which is just another chance for contaminants. Oh, and this is the one that had all the freaking RemJet in it too. Guess I'll just use this one instead. So, bing bong. It just seems like some things weren't thought out 100%. And that's what I kind of hate about modern like design and products is I feel like people just want to hit the lowest barrier to be able to call a thing X, Y, or Z and ship it out the door, you know? Why does everyone want Cocina so bad? I don't get what's so cool about Cocina. So 2.5 minutes on our timer over here. I'm going to be dumping this out into this bucket. I should go get another funnel. I got like 30 seconds here. God, doesn't that sound amazing? Okay, 218. Some people say to start doing this 10 seconds before it's done, so I guess I should start doing that. There we go.
O'Connor's ruling spots. We're all still talking about the mirror issue, Nick, that's why.
Look at how dirty that is. See, so I don't really want to reuse this on other C41s, so I'm going to keep this separate. This is going to be the RemJetted C41 over here. Where's that thing I just got? So this is my RemJetted C41. Blah.
Visual darkness. It sounds like the world's most likely popcorn for the stream.
Like I'm making popcorn? Most gravelly popcorn. I get what you're saying. Okay. Okay, let's do a quick rinse, I guess. And then we'll do Blicks. Okay, there you go. Quick rinse. And then it's Blicks time.
What should I do with it?
I don't know. You should try and shoot it. That's what I'm trying to figure out what to do, how to dial in the exposure for my old expired Aerochrome. I'm thinking of just taking a snippet of it at a time and putting it into a 4x5 camera. It's hard to learn this thing. I think there's a lot left to do. I don't know if that's enough. See, the thing is, like, you know, I feel like I have to pre-measure out how much I'm dumping in. Like, I'm just so used to doing hand agitation that this is kind of weird for me. All right. Oh, I didn't even hit start on my timer. We're doing Blicks, guys. Been multitasking, man. Yeah, so it's a steep learning curve with going into rotary development. I feel like I was so used to developing the way I was developing before that it feels like a whole new beast. And I had so much muscle memory where I could just talk to you guys and do my hand agitations. But yeah, I don't know. I'm still learning. And now I can just chill and let this thing run, you know? I haven't heard about that. What are you trying? What you trying to talk about? The Aerochrome?
Visual darkness. Nick LoPresti. See Bleach-fix gaming. Use 35mm film 4x7 camera.
4x7. What are you talking about? In the 4x7 camera? What you mean, a 4x5? But that's what I would do to try and figure out the proper exposure and development of some rare film like Aerochrome. Is I would just take a snip of it, put it in a 4x5 film holder, and take some pictures. That's how I did a lot of the dialing in of exposure times for the 80-year-old film, my highest viewed video. The film that expired in 1946. That's how I got good pictures with that. E4 melts off the film base. Jeez, that sounds dangerous. No, I've never shot any. Well, yeah, I've shot portrait. I'm not blown away. Looks like film to me. You know, I don't really get the hype with all the pro films. I just think they want to sell more film for more money. So just shoot the cheap stuff. That's what I always tell people. You know. But to each their own. If you have a look you can only get with a certain film, then I guess you're more discerning than I am. Oh, right, thanks to everybody who's donated in the chat. Thanks to everybody who likes watching all the episodes and leaving comments. And thanks to everybody who's joined LoPresti Army at madebylopro.com to help me keep making fun analog content like this. A lot of perks for not a lot of money. Go check it out today. Maybe. I don't know. But not today. Today I'm going to be done once I pull these out of the tank and take a look at them. But, bing bong. We're at 3 minutes out of 8 minutes, and I don't know how long I did the initial start, but like someone said, you can't really over Blicks, so we should be fine. Yeah, it's exciting. My favorite film stock. Favorite film stock is probably Fuji 400 or 500T or double X. Because the price per shot you can get from getting 400 feet of Eastman Double X is probably the cheapest per frame solution you can do for shooting 35 millimeters. So that's why I love it so much. And it looks great. And I've shot it everywhere from 64 ISO all the way up to 6400 ISO. And it looks good. You can push it and make it super grainy, or you can pull it and make it super detailed. So bing bong. Looks like a slot machine, doesn't it though? Samio, I think you should just get the cheapest film you can get your hands on, and yeah, just shoot that. You know, just try to spend as little as possible, because in the long run, you're gonna go broke if you just keep on spending a lot of money on stuff. So just spend as little as possible and have fun with it. That's my advice. Hi Nick, infrared. Hey, what's up, John? How's it going? Thank you so much for the film, man. I had a rotary color paper rotary system back in the day. Worked really well. Yeah, I'm still learning this one. I'm so used to doing hand agitation that this is kind of a hassle, but I think in the long run I'll learn to love it. Yeah, that's what Ectacolor is. It's just rebranded Portra because Kodak can't sell Portra direct to consumers. They have to sell Portra through a third party, and you know, they don't want to let anyone else have a piece of the pie. So no, I can't. Our kombucha died, unfortunately. So everybody, RIP kombucha. Yeah, it's a totally different thing for color reversal. If you're doing E6 processing for slide film, first you do a black and white developer, then you do a color reversal developer, then you do a Blicks or something, and then then, you know, you can do a Blicks or you do a Bleach and then a fix, or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, John. I mean, I'm sure I'll learn to like this thing. It's just feels weird. I'm sitting here twiddling my thumbs. I don't know what to do, and it's loud. Why is it so loud? I've heard other reviews that say when it turns that way, it grinds, and so I don't think there's something wrong with it. I think it's just messed up. I've never used IMAX film in a camera. I'm not Christopher Nolan. Shooting 70 millimeter would be fun. I mean, in Hasselblad, if we can get a 70 mil back, do that sprocket hole medium format, that would be cool. But you know, that's a down the road thing. Anyway, we're getting close to the end here, guys. After the Blicks, I'll pour that back in the bottle. Well, that's because I have noise cancellation on this thing. I don't remember how old it is, but it's been like freezer kept. John, that's you, John, right? When did it expire again? I don't remember. It's sitting on my desk. I should probably put it in the freeze. I have some airchrome that expired in the 70s from another fan that sent it in, which I haven't gotten around to messing with yet. Yeah, are you airchrome? You're airchrome, John, right? No, 1999. Okay. There we go. So it should definitely be usable. He showed me some results, and Analog Resurgence shot some of the same batch. So anyway, here we go. Time to pour this out. There we go. And now we have the Blicks out of here. Got to put that back in the bottle because that's not single use. Blicks never dies. And now I'm just going to let this run under the sink for a bit. And get myself a funnel. Get myself a funnel. Oh, rightio. Get myself a funnel. Put the Blicks away. There we go. Yeah, baby. Wow. Okay. Yeah, now we're just washing the film. Oh, you know what I got to do? I forgot. Since it's cinema film, I have to do more RemJet removal before I do photo flow. That's always a big thing. If you guys want more in-depth information on how I process cinema film with RemJet, be sure to check out. I have a whole video about it on 500T. Here we go. Okay, I got you guys there. Got you here. And bong. So I'm just going to rinse this for a bit. The film is totally not light sensitive anymore, so I can take it out of the tank. Got to do final wash. I think I see frame lines, but the problem, again, with doing this cinema film is it has RemJet on it. So I have to wipe that off. because I got rid of most of the RemJet with the baking soda. At least I think you do. But then once you take it out, there's still RemJet on it. And you got to wipe that off with your fingies. Usually I do that in the shower. But since this is YouTube family friendly, I'm not going to take you guys into the shower. I'll show you my cockamamie method of doing that at the sink. Get my fingies all over it. How many times have I done this? Usually I do it 7 to 10 times. But I'm not counting. What'd you say? Ooh, we all say it's the RemJet. I love RemJet. Why do you hate RemJet? RemJet's fun. It gives you another step. You know, if you wanted some easy pictures, you can just shoot digital. Hey! Hey! Anyway, hopefully I got good pictures out of this and it comes out good. And everybody smiles and claps and standing ovation. That's what I really want out of life, you know. I just want attention. I want people to tell me I'm good enough. Anyway, we'll get there, Sonny boy. Ugh. Don't freak me out. I was hoping I could just wing it. Ah, now I'm going to be stressed out. Okay, I'll probably put you guys up here while I do the next step. Okay, now you're there. And, God, I just feel like I've got too much stuff around me right now. So now, I got to take it off the thing. Hey, I see pictures. Bing bong. I see Walker. Okay, so this is all, you know what I gotta do? I gotta go get my metal reels before I do this, because trying to re-spool these wet canisters onto plastic reels is always a nightmare. So, metal reels. That's what I use for photo flowing. Oh, sounded like something just fell. I just messed up everything. Oh well. Okay, let's get it off of there. I bent the film because I got man hands. Okay, now I'm going to run it under water and wipe it with my fingers. Whoa, thank you for the super chat. What's my favorite point and shoot? Probably the Olympus Mewtwo. Right now I have the Mew 1. Our Mewtwo broke, which is sad. Whoa. You guys see that? My little mount just fell. I don't know. I usually just leave it drying overnight. I did show off my own homemade film dryer in my last video. Delicious. What'd you say? Okay, now I'm going to re-spool it on metal so that I can wash it without getting it all scratched up. Which means I should probably cut this long leader because I don't know if it'll fit all the way onto there. Might be meant for 24 exposures. Maybe one day, y'all. Maybe one day I'll be rich if you guys keep on doing super chats and donating at madebylopro.com to join LoPresti Army and get all the perks for as little as $1 per month. Okay. This is always hard when I'm not trying to get this thing on the ground, you know? Come on. I'm so out of practice with the metal reels. That should be enough of a grip. What'd you get? You got a Kowa H. I don't know what that one is. Okay, well look at that, guys. We're getting this one spooled up. My buddy Carl always said doing these metal ones is always better. He said it's like rolling a joint. Not that I would know, because I'm a good law-abiding citizen. I only got 2 more channels to fill up. Running out of space over here. Okay, hopefully it fits. There we go. Almost got it to fit. Where am I getting hung up? Over here. Okay, got it on there. Now this one goes into the metal. Then I put a little bit of photo flow on there. Then I'll put some distilled water in there. Need a little bit more because I ran out. And I'll let that one just sit in there while I spool up the other one. I'll show you the negs as soon as I get done with this whole thing. There we go. There we go. Okay, now I got to get the RemJet off this one. So let's do that real quick. I always hate when it hits the counter, flips into the bottom of the sink like that. One more go should be enough. Okay. Now, let's get this one loaded up. Let me cut off the excess leader. Get this one on the metal so that I don't scratch it up as I photo flow it. I guess I should show you guys the POV of this, eh? So here, I got it under this little clip that's holding it in place. And now you just try and curl it like this. And you rotate. That's pretty much it. Does your kitchen smell weird? No. Smells like kitchen.
Visual darkness. Most amazing skill is that you aren't covered in RemJet yourself.
I mean, I hope I'm not. I like this shirt. Yeah, there we go. So once this is all twisted on, then we'll just get the other one photo flowed, and then we get to finally look at the negatives. Okay, well that's good enough. I didn't do it perfectly. Why isn't this? Okay, see, that's what happened. It like started going into the next channel. So you gotta keep it. There we go. Beautiful. Now only a little bit of tail is sticking out.
Nikki, what's your least favorite film?
Least favorite film? I don't know. I don't know if I have a least favorite film. Well, probably that Leica film, because it's overpriced, I guess. Grain is good, guys. Grain is good. That's what Instagram tells us, right? Some people say not to shake up your photo flow, but I do it anyway because I'm a rebel. It makes bubbles, but that's fine. I don't care about bubbles. I shake them off. All right, you guys are DMing each other. I love to see it. So friendly, so nice, so beautiful. Okay, that's probably enough photo flow. Let's take this one out. Yeah, never shot it, but it seems overpriced.
I'm going to send it now.
There we go. Now this one gets to chill. This here, I'm gonna fix this mount. You know what? I'll put you guys up like this so we can both kind of look at the film together. Let's see, so I can. There's a picture of Puppy. There's looks like it's me at the stove. Some underexposed frames. Puppy, tree, me and Puppy. So this is definitely a Sarah roll. I don't remember when we shot this one. Must have been a while ago. Here we are filling up the deer feeder. There we go. Okay, let's get this hung up and starting to dry. Then we'll look at the other one and be sure to get in all your questions now because then we're going to be wrapping up the stream. Looks like it's a Schmoopy roll. All this work for Schmoopy film. I got some film I need to scan over here, so be on the lookout. I might be doing a film scan live stream sooner than later. I've got to make room. This thing's pretty full. Doesn't look like I've scanned this, but it might be blank. Last time I did a developing live stream, a lot of the rolls came out blank because it was just found film that I, found in thrift store cameras. So who knows how it was stored. Okay, so we got that one there. Set it down, and I'll give Puppy plenty of time to get all his hair on it before I end up scanning it because I don't care, Dusting, graining, dusting, graining, hairs. Hello, mother. Okay. That's what everyone says. No, I'm pretty good at explaining how it works, aren't I? That's my whole spiel. That's my whole shtick, right? A Nikon FE for $25. It has electrical issues. What should I do now? Oof. Sorry, Josh. Google. What is? Abnaldeb. What is your? I'm on the edge of my seat. What is my what? What is your Reddit? What is your Reddit username? Wow. Reddit's so fun, guys. Film would be nothing without Reddit. Okay. What do I do outside of film and YouTube? I make bread. I hang out. I love Schmoopy. I watch movies. Do TV. I don't know. Normal human activities. What is that? Is this me and Puppy in the stream? Looks like me and Puppy at the little stream at the creek. Oh, some pictures from Austin, Texas. Oh, from the Capitol building. This was when I was hanging out with Raph. It's the only time I've ever gone to the Capitol. There's Mingo. Okie dokie. See if I can get this off. Crap. You guys have so many questions. Right now the film is stuck on here. Crap. There we go. Got it.
1565. Make some sourdough with cut up negatives inside.
Why would I do that, Samio? That's a terrible idea. It's like you're wasting the pictures and you're ruining a perfectly fine loaf of bread. That sounds bad. I don't need to merge my two hobbies. I think I'm going to keep on trying to make homesteading content on. Then don't tune in, but you know, I think there's an overlap. People who like to do things the old ways, like with film.
Okay, thanks. Gotta go to sleep at 4 in morning East. Bye, guys.
Jeez, you're up late.
Nick M, why do you think they stopped making 220 film?
I don't know, because no one was buying it. Probably. That's why has nobody made 220 film anymore? Because nobody was buying it. That's my guess. Okie dokie. Well, there we go. We got all the negatives hung up. Here's you guys. Wow, we got 30 people, concurrent viewers. That's amazing, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. I got a lot to clean up now.
Samuel 1565. Or enlarge a picture on the bread.
Enlarge a picture on the bread. How would I do that?
Still shoot with the Zorky Nick.
I've only done 2 rolls through the Zorky in my lifetime of having the Zorky. I'm sure I'll shoot it again someday.
Technology changed. Cameras became more compact.
Yeah, nobody wants 220 film anymore, guys. That's why it's gone. Check out Dunce Factory. They respool film. They respooled the 250 film that I just developed. Now look, this thing came apart pretty easily. I didn't even break it. Went right back together.
Darkness. 220 is quite annoying to deal with as it gets sensitive for the back due to a lack of paper.
Well, there you go. That's the answer.
Develop film in sourdough starter.
Blue Jay, come on.
Bye, Nick. Bye, guys.
Bye, Avnal Deb. Anyway, I got a lot of cleanup to do. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Be on the lookout. There is going to be a photo critique live stream coming up before too long. So, hang out with me for that, and we'll look at your photos together. And if you enjoy the content I make, please consider going to madebylopro.com and giving what you can to help me keep on making this kind of content. For as little as $1 per month, you get a lot of perks. You can go check out what those perks are at madebylopro.com. Edit pick for more live. I'm not, maybe I'll do a scanning live, but I got a lot of stuff I got to do. So thank you guys so much. Appreciate you. You guys rock. Oh, got to end the live stream. So bing bong. Thank you. Bye.